Are you tired of trading time for dollars and want a digital product that you create once and can sell over and over again? If so, this video is for you. In 2022, I quit my 9-to-5 job working at an higher education for one of the top medical schools in the country in the United States because I wanted to have more time freedom. One of the things that happened to me that was really critical during that time is that I had a health emergency. I started to feel stomach pain. I started to feel nausea. I started to not have mental clarity. And it was because I was burnt out. And what I realized is even though I love my institution, there was an easier way for me to bring money into my family, into my business. And that was creating online digital products and teaching the world what I already knew, which was the power of monetizing your words through public speaking. So I left my corporate job, and one of the first products that I created that was extremely successful and that gave me a proof of concept, because that's so important, that really allowed me to see that I could make money from what I know, was a paid masterclass and workshop. And today I want to teach you a little bit about that framework and why it's important for you to have in your business plan. So we're going to talk about that today. For those who don't know me, I'm Evolve Benton, the Speaking for Profit coach, and I have been public speaking for over 15 years, mainly as a diversity, equity, and inclusion consultant at some of the top brands around the world. I've spoken for Facebook, for Salesforce. I've spoken for the University of California, and I've had the opportunity of even speaking at conferences around the world. But one of my favorite things to do is to be an amazing business coach and strategist around how to help diverse leaders and creators just like you secure the bag on stages and in boardrooms around the world. But what usually happens is my clients who've had extreme success the last 4 years, I've helped my clients make over $4 million the last 4 years from public speaking and educational consultation. And this is great, y'all, because I mainly work with diverse folks. I'm talking about LGBT folks, folks with different abilities, folks who are neurodivergent, Black, brown, BIPOC, my community. And to see them flourish abundantly is so powerful. But one of the things that ends up happening if you don't have a digital product or some passive income is you burn out because you're traveling the world. You're going back and forth from home to hotel, and you don't really have an opportunity to slow down. So what I did during my second year of coaching my amazing clients is I said, you all need to create digital assets so that during the summertime, when you want to take your kids on an amazing vacation to Portugal, or during the winter, when you want to slow down from working because your chronic illness starts to flare up, you have another way to make money in your business. And that is where paid masterclasses and workshops come in. So today we're going to talk about what are some of the reasons that you should create your next paid workshop or masterclass. And we're also going to talk about why Kajabi is the all-in-one platform that you want to use for that success. So let's talk about the power of workshops. Workshops in particular give you some really great opportunities to connect with your audience. The number one reason why workshops, particularly paid workshops and masterclasses, are so powerful is it allows you to have a deeper connection with your audience. Many of your audience members might already be watching you on social media, whether you go live on a regular basis or share content, or maybe they've seen you speak and consult at an event or for their organization, but they've never had the opportunity to really sit in a paid environment with you and learn your framework. And what I learned from that is that people usually feel more connected to you after coming to a paid workshop. The other thing is that people who pay to play pay attention. Always notice that when you have something where people have paid you $50, $97, $997, they're going to show up, pay attention, and ask questions. And what's great about that opportunity is as a facilitator and as a speaker, it gives you an opportunity to even grow your curriculum even more because you'll get to see the way that the audience interacts with it. So the number one reason why paid masterclasses and workshops are so effective is because it allows you to have a deeper connection with your audience. The number two reason why workshops are so powerful and effective is because of the community building aspect of it. Being able to build a community of people who trust you because of your framework and because of your knowledge. But also, whether you're hosting your workshop or masterclass on YouTube or webinar platform or even Zoom, people get to be a part of that class together and build community. And one of the pro tips that I'll give you, anytime I'm hosting a paid masterclass or event, I always give an opportunity for people to share and connect with one another, whether that's on LinkedIn or Instagram. I'm like, drop your links in the chat. I want you all to be connected beyond this, because the one thing that's great is when community members can say that they met each other during one of your classes or during one of the frameworks that you are sharing with the world. That is always a powerful anecdote and testimonial to say, hey, I met so-and-so during Evolve's masterclass, and we've been able to develop this amazing relationship. Also, if you're planning to create a community at some point in your business, and maybe later on, we'll do a video about memberships and communities and some of the pros and cons of that particular business model. But if you're planning on doing it, this gives you some practice. And the third reason why paid masterclasses and workshops are so powerful is that it allows for some transformation. It really allows for a moment of transformation and quick transformation, because usually you're trying to teach people something that is fast action and something that can happen and that they can understand within 90 minutes to 2 hours. So you're not giving them your whole framework. You're giving them just a piece, but the transformation that you're able to see in your audience can be extremely powerful. So those are the 3 reasons why workshops are so powerful. Now let's talk about why Kajabi is the place where you want to create your paid workshop and masterclass. So let's talk about the money, right? Because that's something that people are usually right into right off the bat. You want to make money from this. This is a paid event that you're hosting. And what we know is that digital products are great, right? Because people get to download them once and they pay you once, and then the relationship is pretty much like over. It's very easy money. But in the beginning of when you're creating your workshop, this is a live experience. So it means that you can sell it for premium prices. And for some of you, your brand is a premium brand, and you might want to sell your workshop from anywhere between $500 to $1,000 a seat. For some of you, you're just getting started and you're building a lot of trust with your audience. So it might take it being a $97 or $57 ticket until you warm them up and you feel more confident about selling and pricing it out that amount. But either way it goes, it's a premium product because people are getting access to you. They're going to have you in a room live, whether you're doing this on YouTube or Zoom, and be able to interact and ask questions. So in particular, it allows you to make a lot of money in a quicker way, but it's also a premium product that you can resell in the replay to be able to create more abundance in your life and in your business, but also to be able to really impact and serve your audience. The other reason why it's so powerful when we're talking about the income is because this allows you to build a status of reoccurring income. So really what we're talking about doing, folks, is creating a paid workshop or masterclass one time, and then you are going to relaunch it and repitch it to your audience on a regular basis. And regular basis means like maybe once a quarter, so that they can purchase the replay and get the same amount of information that everyone got live. So you can have this set up on autopilot, where when people see your amazing videos on Instagram or your amazing posts on LinkedIn or your well-established videos on YouTube, when they see that, they have another option to take the next step to work with you, and that's purchasing your replay of your workshop, which would be considered your digital product. It allows for reoccurring income. Imagine if you have a paid workshop that's $97 and you really allow yourself to tap in and build your audience, and you sell 10 of those a week. That's almost $1,000 a week that can come from a workshop that you create once and sell over and over again. So as you're growing your audience, people are going to want to have more opportunities to commit and make micro commitments to work with you. Some of them are not going to be ready to sign up for your coaching or your consulting, but they'll be willing to purchase an amazing workshop from you. And then The last reason why the income is so important when it comes to this is really it allows you to diversify and expand your income. And what I mean by diversification is if you're watching this video and you've been attracted to it, you might be a speaker, you might be a consultant, or you might be a creator. You probably already have a service-based part of your business where you have to show up live and you have to show up in person and you have to be on, right? It's on your time. You're literally doing it in real time. This allows you to make money in your sleep. This allows you to make money on your vacation. This allows you to make money when you might be sick in bed because you have some kind of chronic illness. This allows for other opportunities for your money to make money. So that's what we mean by the diversification. One thing that I do want to share is that some mistakes that I do see some creators, speakers, and consultants make is they start making money in this business and they take their foot and pedal off of the other one. And I've made that mistake where I've been like, you know what, my online business is doing well. I don't need to reach out and pitch for as many speaking engagements, but that's not true. You still want to keep that other side of your business going because this is the extra income. This is the icing on the cake. This is diversifying, but we don't want to stop what we're doing to make our money in our business and the service part of our business. Eventually, you will get to a point where your audience grows enough and you can just do the digital side of your business, but that takes time. So we want to be careful and we always want to think about our financial freedom goals. And for you, I'm sure that your goal is to not have a real big drop in your income. So really think about that. So we talked a little bit about how much money you can make from this great idea, right? Which is paid masterclass and workshops. And many of you already know this, but I really want to empower you to not just know it, but to actually implement it. And now I want to talk to you a little bit about why Kajabi is the platform that you want to use. We talked about your income. We talked about the power of the workshops, but why Kajabi? So Kajabi has been my assistant, the amazing platform that I've used since actually 2020 to start building my business. So I transitioned from working on my business part-time to full-time and continuously use Kajabi. And the reason I love it for you all who are just getting started or creating your first workshop is one, if you want to get started, it's one of the cheapest ways to get started. Right now, and during the recording of this video, you can get started with Kajabi with the link right here in my description for $69. $69 a month. That is pretty reasonable. I mean, many of you pay more of that for streaming on YouTube. I know because I have YouTube TV or streaming Hulu or all of the streaming services that you have, but you can do it for $69 a month with one product. And all year we're talking about creating is one product, which is a workshop, just one, right? So that's one of the reasons. The other reason is that it's an all-in-one platform, which means that when it comes to your email marketing that you want to send out to people, right? When you have people sign up for your masterclass, in order for them to show up and not get lost out there in the internet world, they've got to be getting emails and correspondence from you for the Zoom link or the YouTube link to tell them to show up. After the class, you're going to want to send an email that says, hey, glad to have you there. Can you complete a survey? Can you give me testimonials? All this happens within Kajabi because it's an all-in-one system. So you can create your sales page. You can create your product. You can literally market it. Eventually, if you would like to create other products, you can utilize Kajabi as well, but it's an all-in-one platform. So instead of you having to have a Thinkific or a Teachable and then have Active Campaign and then have something else that allows you to accept the money from your clients, you could have it all in one place, one login, and make it really simple for yourself so that you can sit in your zone of genius, which is being an amazing facilitator and creator of space when it comes to your paid workshop and masterclass. So the key features that we're going to be using as we create our paid workshops and masterclasses are landing pages, which Kajabi has. So you're going to need a landing page that says, this is what my masterclass is about. Preferably maybe even a video of you on there to really be able to engage your audience so that they have clarity about what they're signing up for. And you're going to need an email marketing system that allows you to continue to build a relationship with your audience. Because let's say you really love this business model and you want to create another workshop. If you want to be able to do that, then you need to have a space where you can hold all those emails, interact, and nurture your amazing audience. So Kajabi is the platform that you want to use. And the exciting thing is that in the month of November, we're celebrating Speaking for Profit's birthday, and Kajabi is going to have a great promotion for creators like you. So what Kajabi is doing is starting November 1st, they are going to give a major discount on all Kajabi products and services. So right now you can get started for $69, but there will be a promo and a discount on that. Or if you know that you, for fact, want to start a digital product business, and maybe you know what, I want to have a masterclass, but I also want to have an ebook, and I also want to start a paid podcast. All of these things can be created on Kajabi, and they also have other plans that are around $200 to $300 a month that are going to be discounted at a major level. I don't want to share all of the details because I really want you to not get excited about the promotion and the discount, but get excited about creating a paid masterclass that's going to change your audience's life and going to bring continuous abundance into your business. So on November 1st, Kajabi is doing that, right? They're putting out the promo. And because I am a partner and a trusted partner at that, I'm one of the first people that will get the promotional code. So what I'm going to be doing is sending it out to my email list and to my text message list so that you all can get started. Now, for me, I'm big on over delivering. So not only will I be giving you this promotional discount on Kajabi on November 1st. And remember, we're celebrating Speaking for Profit's birthday. Speaking for Profit was created in 2020, November 2020. So we'll be celebrating that as well. But not only are you going to get that promo from Kajabi, I'm doing something special. For 4 weeks in the month of November, I am going to go live and teach you how to create your paid workshop. We're going to have 4 opportunities to work together. And it's going to happen on Fridays, right? Every Friday in November, I'm going to go live and I'm going to teach you one step that gets you closer to having your paid workshop, because I would love for you to have this created. Now, if you're watching this video and November has passed, probably a couple of times because you're watching this on YouTube, this will be an opportunity for you to get by clicking my link as a replay. So for folks who are watching and it's October or maybe early November 2024, you're going to get this live. For everyone else, you will be able to get access to the replay at the link in this description. So what happens when you get access? You sign up for a trial period, usually 30 days of Kajabi during our promo cycle or today. And on the back end, I'm going to invite you every week to 4 classes to teach you to get closer to creating your paid workshop. These classes will be 60 to 90 minutes, and you'll also have an opportunity to ask me questions afterwards. So it'll be a mixture of information and Q&A. This is all free because you're using a promo code and you're putting in the initiative to get started with Kajabi. I want you to have no excuses. And if you have the framework on how to create the workshop, the promotional cycle on how to sell it, how to set it up evergreen so that it sells over and over again after you record it live. If you have all of that, then I've done my job, because I don't want to just give you a promo code to get started. I want to give you the actual skill set to do this over and over again. So I hope that you'll join me. It's going to be a really great opportunity for us to work together. So in order for you to be able to do that and get started, first thing I need you to do is go on and text me. My number is 323-405-9492. And I want you to text me Masterclass, the word Masterclass. And you should see that on the screen. Text me the word Masterclass and you will be put on the wait list so that when we get started, with this amazing opportunity, you will be one of the first people to get added to this experience. So the one thing that I really want to communicate to you all is that the power of workshops are really about building your audience. So we're going to do this class. It's going to be 4 weeks. You're going to get all the information, but also you're going to have to continue to build your audience. So if you're not on YouTube or on Instagram and talking to your audience every day, this is a call of action for you to step your game up and for you to get into it. So thank you so much for watching the video, for being here, for interacting, for learning more about paid workshops. And I can't wait to work with you in the month of November, or if you're watching this in the future, once you click that link and you get your promotional time with Kajabi, I look forward to supporting you in taking your paid workshop to be one of the most abundant products that you have in your business. All right, until next time, peace.